Hello and hello again, this is Winkles, and unfortunately this will not be live commentary. I say this because when I opened my voice recording, I can't bring myself to I literally can't bring myself to touch it, because what I've noticed during that voice recording was me saying the same word over and over again. Well, I meant the same set of words over and I've noticed, so I thought, and the word so then pretty much about 3 or 4 times before I ended a paragraph. And I'm not going to do any jump cuts or take any words off this one recording, so that, yeah, see what I'm doing here. I hope that in doing so that you would see the how I struggle with saying things on the spot, because of it's only, yeah, see, I'm saying sentences and then I have to stop midway and start a new sentence because I don't know how to continue it. And that was because I had dyslexia for a large part of my life. When was it? It was only since about 2-3 years ago when I literally went to the what do you call them? Let's just say that they had a counselling office, or they had another name for it, to support people with disabilities. And I thought, I want to get myself checked because I have this speech impediment that I really shouldn't have. I've been speaking the English language for like at least 95% of my life. Why am I not talking so smooth? Why do I struggle with trying to say what's in my mind? And then I went through a series of tests and they discovered I had dyslexia. And only now I have been given some tools in helping me get by, in trying to make conversations sound more coherent and smooth. And that was only on the last day of my graduate course, and I only had like a few months of just working on those tools. And now it's about 4 years afterwards and I don't quite remember most of it. But rather than brooding on all that, this is why I started YouTube again. The first reason when I started YouTube was because of a completely different reason. But the reason now I'm doing YouTube is that I want to improve, want to find my own tools in improving my speech, and in finding my own methods in thinking out the sentences on the spot, and trying to create flow in the conversations I am in. And that's why I enjoyed doing these Let's Plays, because it gives me topics to talk about. It allows me to react, it allows me to say things on the spot. And sometimes I come up with really amazing one-liners, but sometimes I sit down and thought, maybe I could not just do all these one-liners, maybe I could just, like, in one day, like this is one of my targets, by the way, that I can record a 15-minute gaming session just full of smooth, coherent dialogue without any jump cuts. And that is one of my goals. That's what I want to achieve in YouTube. And I've lost track of what I'm trying to say now. And at the same time, I find myself not enjoying the art videos that I'm doing. I do enjoy the process of drawing it and saying out what I think, but when it comes to editing, I realize that what I'm thinking is literally me just I'm not really sure. It's not what I expected myself to sound. It's not how I wanted myself to talk. And it sounds really negative. It sounds like I'm trying to put myself down, but I don't seem to find myself in my comfort zone when I'm listening to myself struggle for words. And all these pauses, I'm not even sure how this recording is gonna come out, but I told myself that this might sound really odd to you guys, because you're so used to hearing my voice being chopped together and hearing things sound like a coherent sentence, but this is the pauses that I keep on making because I just can't think of the next word in the sentence. And I just carry on doing these sort of stuff. For the past few art videos, I've told myself that I will improve, and that's why I just continuously, I've been sort of biting down and just trying to edit out the stutters and the pauses and what I feel like are annoying speech habits that I really want to iron out. And I just keep on telling myself, that I'm not good now, but I will be better later. And I think I'm at this point where I don't want to do these art videos. Even though, after I edit these videos and I put them out, I enjoy the results. It sounds like I'm coherent, but it's the editing process of hearing myself making all these mistakes that makes the editing process much less enjoyable. And sorry there, I'm trying to think of the words. Yeah, I believe I've been repeating the same phrase over and over again, and it's not something I intend to do. It's because sometimes I do forget the words that I've already said, or maybe I just can't find the direction, or let's say the journey of my conversation. And these are things that I hope that I can improve upon, or to find, just improve upon, and to, there's another phrase, but let's just leave it at that. Anyway, I've been talking for about 10 minutes, or I hope I was. And if you're still listening to this point, I thank you sincerely. I hope you understand that I am not really here for the views anymore. I just want to put these videos out as a benchmark as benchmarks I can return to, so I can see and hear myself improve. And of course, the editing process has been a bunch of fun for me, but for the art series, not so much. And I feel like I have more to say, but I can't think of the words, and I believe I've been repeating quite a lot now, so I'm going to end it there. If you have listened to this point, once again, I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And do tell me anything that's in your mind in the comment sections down below. And if possible, I hope to see you again in the next installment. Bye bye.